Title: Biking across Western Canada. Subtitle: Biking across Canada to discover the human impact on the environment.
You didn't mention that this is a production created using extranormal.com characters.
Right. Thanks. I'll continue.
Very good.
4,183 kilometers, 2,599 miles, over 87 days from May the 1st, 2007 to July the 26th, 2007. Table of contents.
Are you going to list all of the contents pages?
Perhaps not.
Okay, good. Start with the first one, please.
Okay. Introduction, the overview. Who am I? What am I doing? Why are you cycling across Canada?
Shouldn't I ask that question? Who are you? And what are you doing? And why are you cycling across Canada?
Okay, I'll put it in the first person, as this is the audio version of the journal entries, as they were written and since edited from actually touring. The actual journal is posted to crazyguyonabike.com/doc/Sam Vekemans.
Okay then. Can you answer the question?
Very well. My name is Sam Vekemans. I'm biking across Western Canada as far as I can get to by the end of July. It was also because of my charity I support. There is another page on the site somewhere, which talks all about that. But this one is ride-specific.
Why are you cycling across Canada? Or Western Canada?
I decided to bike across Canada, as it was something on my list of top 100 things to do before I die. So becoming frustrated with my previous work, as I couldn't leave it, I decided to drop it and take a chance, sell everything I own, and go for it. My trip is only the western half and published so, as I knew that I would be going to Ireland sometime in the summer for my sister's wedding. So I figured that the route planned would have me end in December in Newfoundland. But that wouldn't be a good idea. So continuing next year would be fine. This journal is only for this half, because next year I intend on going back and cycling the route again, but this time taking a slightly different route, and recording it even better as I go along. And it'll be a sponsored tour. The route you will read on about is one that I planned out and decided that going the southernmost route across Canada. That would be awesome to do. When it's done, it will be a complete outline of southern Canada. I also figured that because I already bike a lot, and enjoy cycling the waterfront trail, figured I'm physically ready for it. Jim our bear. This is the picture of the bear which will travel along with me as I cycle across Canada. Minist drew the picture. This is Lana the bike. I treat her good, she'll treat me good. There's a mutual understanding here. Day -84, 2.5 months away. Epilogue and Chapter 1, Bike Across Canada, Wednesday, February the 7th, 2007. World, North America, Canada, Ontario, Mississauga, map, Epilogue. Man is born free and everywhere he is in chains, see footnote number 1. Now, he is only in chains by the power of his mind. If he learns to become free, he can accomplish all what is intended for his life. I believe that there are many things in life that are worth experiencing, and that we have just a short time on this earth to experience it, and it is there for our viewing. I have my own personal goals, actually now the like of 100 goals that I want to accomplish, and after I accomplish one, then I will replace it with another goal, and keep on going and adding more goals as I see fit. One of them is to own 20,000 wind farms worldwide. Another goal is to own a business in every country in the world. And another is to bike across Canada. Chapter 1, Bike Across Canada. Day -84, 2.5 months away. Bike across Canada for the environment. Wednesday, February the 7th, 2007. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, he can achieve. This is the quote I'll go by for this entry. A simple idea biking across Canada. I don't want it to be so simple that people won't recognize it, nor will it have any impact. So I adjusted the title Bike Across Canada for the environment. That's a little long, however it'll do until I found a better name. When I came back from California visiting my sisters and my niece for a few weeks, I put together a short movie, Felix Goes to California. I was asked if Felix the bunny, has ever gone to Canada. So I figured that, wow, that's a great idea. Felix across Canada, this way, it is accomplishing exactly what I want. Here it is in a nutshell. The focus of the trip is to accomplish a few main objectives. Bike across Canada, to actually take my bike and cross the country. Discover Canada, to discover this great country with all the different land features and sights to see and experience all of what this country has to offer in 5 short months. Human impact on the environment. As I want to make an impact, I want to share with everyone the importance of changing their thinking on what they as individuals can do which will help lessen the impact of global warming. So to let nature heal herself, to get back on track, as it was just a couple centuries ago. Felix, Back for the Environment, the current title idea where I'll continue what was already started, with Felix the bunny, who travels the world and experiences places that most people won't discover in their lifetime. He will be a great supporter of different environmental groups who are all working hard, and of the same goal of helping the environment. We will discover through Felix's adventure just how much human impact is on the environment, which is the cause of global warming, and see both the good things that individuals working together for a common goal of helping the environment. And sadly but importantly, we will also discover the bad things that individuals working together for a common goal can accomplish. Journal originally posted to Facebook. Footnote 1. This quote is the famous Arms of the Man, The Social Contract, Jean-Jacques Rousseau. At Humber College, in order to get your diploma from almost any course you need to take and pass the humanities course. I passed with a 61, as I just needed to explain to the professor in writing that I understood the concept. See Wikipedia article, The Social Contract. Day -84 continued Chapter 2, Felix Back for the Environment, on Saturday, March the 31st, 2007 at 6:32 p.m. Chapter 2, Felix Bikes Across Canada, Back for the Environment. Felix the 2.5-year-old bunny sets off on a grand adventure. To bike across Canada in 5 months. His mission is clear, to share to the world the human impact on the environment. As Felix begins his journey at San Juan Point, Port Renfrew, BC, he watches the sunrise over the mountains and reflects on what his adventures were before, and imagines what he will see. Will he see a country that is better than Denmark, a country where 75% of its power comes from the wind? Surely it must be. Just look how vast this country is. Most of the population is in cities close to the border. With all that open space, where it is windy 24 hours a day over such a wide area. Flashback looking at Denmark's coastal offshore and on-land wind farms, or will he see a country that not just keeps up but sets a precedent for the Kyoto Protocol, ensuring that every company emits no pollution, and uses 100% renewable energy, gets a certification which is recognized across the country, which stands for a greener future. Just as how Canada knows how to play hockey, I am sure they'll make their mark as the leading country for using alternative energy. Perhaps he will see a country which cares about all the water coastlines, and knows that for every litre of dirty water from drains, it makes it just one more bit harder for all the life in the oceans to survive. As it affects the water quality, so then plankton and algae will be found and not found where it is needed. All those microscopic organisms that are the lifeblood for the water and are at the bottom of the food chain will be set off balance just because someone decides not to buy environmentally friendly products. They prefer the "it's only a little bit, it won't make a difference" approach. Unfortunately, as everyone does this, willing or unknowing, it is making an impact. As Felix watches the official dip-back tire in water, he needs to say goodbye to the open Pacific Ocean. And little does he know, but he's just begun his amazing adventure and dip into the unknown. Felix hasn't gone more than 1 kilometer before encountering his first oddity. He sees a big monster vehicle with only one person driving. The driver stops and gets out of the monster. But the monster is still running. Felix has to step back and wonder, what's going on here? First, why is this person driving this monster? It's designed to climb up rough terrain and climb up vertical trees. But he sees that this vehicle has never been on back road paths and probably never will. Wouldn't want to mess the paint job. He wonders if it costs far less to get a small vehicle converted to electric than for this monster. It can go the same distance, and instead of a fill-up it just needs a quick charge. I'm sure the driver will be even cooler with that car. But alas, there is more to see. As Felix winds up and down and around the sometimes bumpy roads, he goes into a daydream.
To be continued.